Major Dalen Dreer and the 2023 Central Valley Warrior Marching Band. And now, tribute to Troy. We begin this evening with a patriotic medley called Tribute to America. And now, Planet Rock.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sarge Albert Stadium. Tonight, your Central Valley Warriors take on the Montour Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome head coach Lucero and the Montour Spartans. They are 5-1, the number 4 team in the WPIAL, and they are on a roll. Ladies and gentlemen, your Central Valley Warriors.
And we're back at beautiful Sarge Albert Stadium on the campus of Central Valley High School. It's Central Valley Warriors football tonight on the Central Valley Sports YouTube channel. Tom Hayes along with Mike Sullivan, Sean Rendar, and Ethan Young up in the booth pushing all the right buttons for us tonight. We got a big one here in the Parkway Conference. Montour, I should say, on the road against our Central Valley Warriors. Central Valley comes in at 5-1 overall, 3-0 in the Parkway. Montour is 5-1 as well overall. They are 2-1 overall. Mike, they're only lost to Aliquippa on the season at Aliquippa, so that says a lot about this football team. You go to the road, they competed. Now, they lost by a considerable margin, but that was a competitive football game, so you know Lucero's team is for real. They'll be ready to play.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they should be ready, and I think we're really in for a good football game tonight.
What a game last week by Jance Henry. We'd be remiss if we didn't bring up what the freshman tailback did. 234 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, Mike, they came against your alma mater, the Blackhawk Cougars. But what a game by Jance Henry. Back in the day, you hardly ever saw a freshman suit up for varsity. Central Valley has won the Castle when they're 40. To 14 victory. He also ran for 70 yards on the season. Jake has thrown for 1,224 yards, 13 touchdowns in the air, and also 403 yards rushing and 8 touchdowns on the ground. So, Mike, this is a dual threat quarterback that the Warriors defense is going to have to keep in check.
Yeah, for sure. This will definitely be a good test for them. I can't recall anyone we've played so far that's had a quarterback that can run and throw as well as he does.
No, he'll be the best offensive threat that the Warriors have seen this young season. Yeah, young season. We're halfway through it already, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
Beautiful night for football. We've remained dry. We haven't had any precipitation yet, which is great news. Although if you're a Warrior fan, you might have been praying for rain a little bit. You know, you get a passing attack coming in here. Sometimes that rain affects the ball. Ben Shore will tee it up at the 40 for the Warriors. They're dressed in their all navy blue tonight, trimmed in powder blue or Carolina blue, Columbia blue. I don't even know what the official blue is, but it's light blue. Andrew Elson, the middleman, back deep for the Spartans of Montour High, led by veteran coach Lucero. Ball goes down to the 18-yard line, and pretty decent yardage out to the 30-yard line is Alston. And they'll take over at their own 31-yard line, little Montour Spartans 1st and 10, as we have our first drive of the night.
Number 30, Josiah Boykin. 12-yard return to the 30. 1st and 10.
Talked to Mark Lyons a little bit before the game. I said, Coach, what's the key to slowing down this quarterback, Jake Wolf? He said, they got to get pressure up front. They can't allow him to have a lot of time to throw the ball down the field. And they keep it on the ground on that first carry. Very short yardage. Caden Halagio with the carry. Halagio got a yard.
Tackled by Brendan Alexander.
Ethan Shearer and Brandon Alexander with the tackle for Central Valley. Second down, 9 to go for the Montour Spartans. High snap. Wolf keeps it. Decent yardage up the middle. Brought down there defensively by Tyler Ondrusik. The third down, and let's call it 4 to go.
On the tackle, number 51, Tyler Ondrusik. Third down, 4.
Early third down, big third down early on for the Warriors defensively. Little jump on the right tackle, so that's going to be 5 yards against the Spartans. It appeared that Stephen Bundridge got a little bit quick on his move out of his stance.
Third and long here.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 versus 3rd
Actually,
and.
that's on us, Tom.
Oh boy, they called it on the Warriors. I didn't
Legal
see.
participation.
Okay. Maybe Bundridge jumped because he saw 12 guys on the field. I don't know. So my apologies to the Spartans. 1st and 10, Montour. As Wolf is in the gun, he runs and gets barely back to the line of scrimmage. Two veteran coaches, Mark Lyons, of course, the only head coach of the Warriors. Lou Cira took over the Montour High School Spartan program in 2005, and after this play, we'll get to the beginning of his career, which started kind of strangely. 2nd down, 10 to go. Screen pass. And that's going to be a 1st down and a whole lot more, all the way down to the Warrior 32-yard line. Goes Andrew Alston. Big 1st down there for the Spartans. As I said, Lou Cira started his career in Montour in 2005, but they hired Dick Butkus, who unfortunately passed away yesterday, the Chicago Bear linebacker great. He was actually the 1st-year head coach of the Spartans. Wolf takes off. Wolf has 10 or 12. And Wolf doing it all on the air with the screen and running it. So Lou stayed with the program, let Butkus run that 1st year. The program was called Bound for Glory. Brought a lot of money into the program. They got some new uniforms out of it, a new weight room, and Lou Cira got a new truck out of it. So things worked out okay for Coach. 1st and 10. Montour down to the Warriors 20. Wolf just throws it out of bounds. Everyone covered.
Looked like they were just trying to run the bubble screen. That same play that they hit the big 30-yard pass earlier in the drive, and he didn't like it. And surprised he didn't try to run there.
Yeah, he flipped it to the other side, trying to get it to Horatio. 2nd down, 10 to go. Wolf keeps it again, and he's got good yardage, about 8 on the play.
Jake Wolf.
Now you would think they're in 4-down territory. 3rd down and about 2 to go.
Tackle by number 2, J.J. Work. Third and 3 from the 13.
Pass complete for the 1st down. And that was James Bundridge with the catch.
Jake Wolf's pass is complete to James Bundridge.
Our opening drive of the football game.
Pushed out of bounds by 24, Jance Henry. 1st and goal, the ball on the 8-yard line.
Horatio has it, and he's going nowhere.
I think we got a flag on a late
Flag
hit
on the play.
27, Hayden Halliger, the ball carrier. Penalty marker on the play.
I don't know. It didn't look like a late hit, but I don't know what else I could call. Mark Lyons would like an explanation.
Oh, it was on them.
So it is against them.
Personal foul against
Offsetting.
And
so offsetting on personal foul on both teams. So they do it over again. 1st and goal at the 8. Daniel Batch is wide right. Olsen is wide left for the Spartans.
Got a lot of room down here.
Wolf's going to keep it. And he fumbles the football. The Warriors have it in the end zone. Big turnover, and the Warriors convert it.
I think that was Marcus Lawson that got his helmet on the football there.
And Abe Zatolovich with the recovery. So Abram Tatalovich with the recovery in the end zone. Whoa, boy, what a huge play that is, and that can't be an understatement.
Yeah, that was, I believe, the 9th play of the drive, and we really, except for the penalty, and I think we stopped them on, really for no gain on one play, they were pretty much marching right down the field.
And they weren't stopping Wolf on the run either. He had good yardage there before he fumbled. He might have got in the end zone. Little movement up front. Looks like penetration into the neutral zone by Montour. Nope. Boy, I'm calling them all wrong tonight, Mike. I better wait for the officials. That's procedure penalty against the Warriors.
Yeah, I saw a movement by the nose guard. I didn't see. One of our kids must have moved up front.
So 1st and 15 at the 15. Stephen Rutherford, quarterback, the junior for Central Valley's had a great year. Handoff to Mason Dixon, and Mason gets about 9 yards. Brought down by Dylan Rogers.
Mason Dixon. Tackled by number 1, Dylan Rogers.
So good pickup on 1st down for CV.
Gain of 8. Second down.
Brings up 2nd down, 6 to go. Central Valley's first offensive drive of this football game. Dixon again. No, they fake it to Dixon, and the pass is complete. Out in the flat with the reception is Marcus Lawson. And Lawson is close to the sticks.
Yeah, I believe he got it.
I think he got it. Yeah, good. Got a good spot.
Yeah, it was a great effort right at the end of the play to get the 1st down.
So after the motion penalty, they pick up 15 yards in the 1st down. And of course, October, it's pink out night here, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Rutherford's pass is complete. I believe that's Shearer.
It's Jerevac.
Up Jerevac with the catcher, right, 11 on the right side.
Stevie Rutherford's pass complete to number 11, Lucas Jerevac.
So Lucas Jerevac picks up about 6.
Picked up with 6.
Lucas only a sophomore. He's having a fine sophomore campaign. Well, flags on the play. I'm going to wait and see. I think it's motion, though, and they do signal that. Warriors a little bit out of sync here at the beginning of things.
Illegal procedure against the Warriors.
Ethan Young and Sean Rendar, they let the big man, Eddie Eimiller, had the night off. Eimiller said, these guys are geniuses. They don't need me. I'll just stay home and relax. Okay, Ed, enjoy the game tonight. 2nd down, 9 to go. More motion, and Mark Lyons is certainly not a happy camper right now.
I think what's happening, Tom, is they're calling out the count. They're simulating, their defensive line is simulating the count, which they're not allowed to do.
And Mark Lyons is pointing that out.
Yep.
Good call, Mike.
5 yards. Illegal procedure. 2nd down, 14. From the 27.
I would guess it takes a lot of film work and study to be able to do that if you're a defense. Rutherford just throws it over the head of Lawson. He could have ran for a lot of yardage there if he just took it and ran.
For Lawson is incomplete. Third down.
These are not situations we're used to being in 3rd and long here, so we'll see what they're going to dial up.
3rd and 14. Quinn Conley's got to be a factor. He's a guy that's been able to get downfield all year for the Warriors. And Rutherford getting out of the pocket, just going to throw it away. Smart decision there. He had nowhere to throw it, nobody open.
No, and got a lot of pressure right away, too.
Well, at least he didn't take the sack. I mean, he got away from the pressure, got rid of the football. He saved some yardage, although the Warriors will have to kick it away.
Batch and Fitzpatrick need to receive the punt.
Antonio Perry back to punt.
Antonio Perry punting for Central Valley.
Good kick, fair catch at the 45. Well, now we'll see if this defense, what kind of adjustments they can make. Sometimes when you see a guy play one series, you can get a feel for his abilities, how quick he is, some of the things he likes to do. So we'll see if we'll get a better defensive effort here on this drive by the Warriors. Wolf has good size, 6'2", 195, the senior.
They mixed it up pretty well in the first series, too. They were almost 50-50 run to pass, a little bit more heavy on the run, but pretty close.
They're throwing it down the field, has a man. That ball is caught at the 20-yard line, and James Bundridge pulls it in. From the 45-yard line all the way down to the 14.
On the tackle, number 9, Aaron Lawson.
Huge play.
Yeah, that was just a post route, and he put pressure on Lawson's outside shoulder and got to the inside, and that was a perfectly thrown ball right on the money.
Halagio with the football. He's got good yardage up the middle.
27, David Alajo, the ball carrier.
He picked up about 7. Call it 2nd down 3.
3 from the 7.
Wolf's going to keep it. Wolf's breaking tackles. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Montour.
Number 11, Jake Wolf into the end zone for a Montour touchdown.
So Jake Wolf doing it all, throwing it and running it, has given the Spartans a 6-0 lead with the PAT pending.
That was a really good run. We had a couple opportunities to make a tackle there.
He's a heck of an athlete. And that kick is up and good by Matthew Marcinko.
Matthew Marcinko's kick is good. 5:24 left in the first. Montour 7, Central Valley nothing.
Well, we haven't seen it often. Well, twice actually. Austintown Fish had a lead on Central Valley, and so did Avonworth.
You have lost something.
So they've proven, though, that they can come from behind. They came from behind to beat Fitch, and almost came from behind to defeat Avonworth. But one thing they have to do is address that the pre-snap penalties.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think has that been three penalties, I believe, so far?
Yes, at least.
Yep.
Lawson, Dixon back deep, and Chance Henry.
To receive number 5, Mason Dixon.
They kick it deep. It'll be Lawson. Aaron Lawson up the middle, good yardage. Aaron Lawson, he's got a hole. He's going to get to the outside. And he's brought down finally at the 30-yard line, and about a 70-yard return by Aaron Lawson. And that just could be the spark that this Central Valley Warrior offense needs.
Is that Lawson, Tom? I think it might have been Marcus Battles. Was it number 9?
Yeah, I have 9 on my roster as Aaron Lawson. I thought it was 9.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong roster.
Yep, definitely Lawson.
Yeah, it was Lawson.
So much better field position for the Warriors here. Rutherford rolls left. Rutherford throws out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to find Marcus Lawson.
Rutherford's pass, intended for Lawson, is incomplete.
Yeah, on that kickoff return, I mean, Aaron really hit the, I mean, that's what you want on a kid, kid returning kicks. You want him to be able to hit it up in there and get vertical quick, and he found the seam, and that's what we needed for sure.
He did that. I mean, he's only a sophomore, so he's a young guy. Chance Henry in the backfield now, who had the 230-plus yards rushing last week. Timeout, Central Valley.
5:05 left in the first. Central Valley uses their first timeout. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Speak Out Night, Club Hope Foundation selling gift baskets. Please make your way down to the...
A lot of pink here at Sarge Albert Stadium tonight. It's the Pink Out Night. Cancer Awareness Month and Breast Cancer Awareness Month specifically. So many of us have family members affected by this horrible disease.
One of my older sisters, 20-plus years, cancer survivor.
God bless her, Mike. My brother-in-law is going through it right now in a very tough battle. They're the true warriors. People like your sister that beat it. Up the middle, good yardage, Henry.
Tell you what, that's been a really good play for us. They just ran power and
They actually got the first down. I didn't realize he needed to change. So he got right at the 20.
Gardner on the tackle.
Henry again, still on his feet. Henry breaking tackles, gets to the outside. He's like a pinball. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Chance Henry, he is just bouncing off of would-be tacklers and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
That was a fantastic run. I think they thought they had him dead to rights in the backfield, and he just kept driving his legs, and fantastic effort to get in the end zone.
He's in 9th grade. That just blows my mind. Warriors looking to tie it here on Ben Shore's extra point. And we're tied at 7.
Rutherford, the holder. Shore, the kicker. 4:28 left in the first. Central Valley 7. Montour 7.
7 up is our score. As the Warriors got the big kickoff return by Aaron Lawson. Took it all the way down to the 30-yard line of Montour. And then it was all Jance Henry after that.
Big answer.
Because I think, Henry picked up 10 on first down and then 20 for the touchdown.
Yep.
Well, it's ironic. Talking to head coach Lou Ciro before the game, he said we cannot turn the ball over against this football team. And they've already had one turnover that probably cost them 7 points. But they did answer with a score.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, in a game like this with two good football teams, as you know, it sounds cliche, but usually turnovers and special teams
it just
can be the difference in a game like this.
It can't be understated. Shore gets it. He kicks it deeper this time. Andrew Alston again with the return, and he gets out to near the 30, about the 27, but a late flag on the play.
Number 6, Andrew Alston on the return. Tackled by 29.
Got a push in the back.
Penalty on the play. Holding against Montour.
Or a hold, I should say, against the Spartans. So it'll back them up 10.
That's a big penalty. It's the ball at the 17, I believe.
Closer to the 18. Yep. Well, this Warrior defense, they got to find an answer for Mr. Wolf. Inside handoff to Hilacio again. He gets a couple out across the 20-yard line.
Alajo, tackled by J.J. Work. Pick up of 3, second down, 7.
Second down, 7 to go for the Spartans. In their home white jersey with the black pants. I like their uniforms, very clean and crisp.
Yeah, they're sharp.
Warriors in the home navy blue, trimmed in Columbia blue. Wolf to the outside and short yardage. Jake Wolf couldn't turn the corner, but J.J. Work was there to run him out.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Actually lost a yard.
Third down, 8. The ball on the 20.
Big third down and 8 here. You stop them here, you get field position back in your favor if you're CV.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you want to get off the field here for sure.
Keno Fitzpatrick in the slot. Wolf's airing it out. That's going to be overthrown.
Wow, we were fortunate there. It looked like Marcus Lawson just fell down on the play.
Wolf's pass intended for number 7, James.
Actually, I think that was Aaron.
Is incomplete. Fourth down.
Well, big incompletion. I'll force the punt. See where CV gets position at. Lone safety back the 42-yard line for the Warriors. Good kick. And not a great bounce. So they'll let it roll. Back deep was Marcus Lawson.
First and 10, Central Valley's ball on their own 42.
Warriors take over at their own 42-yard line. We're tied at 7. Tom Hayes and Mike Sullivan with you with the call. We thank you for spending this beautiful Friday night with us on Central Valley YouTube television. I want to thank all you folks throughout the land who are tuning in. We got folks all over the country checking out this broadcast, and we certainly appreciate it. Hopefully Mike and I can keep you awake for the next couple hours. Rutherford on the keeper, and he's going nowhere. That's just great lateral defensive pursuit by Cody LaGalia.
Rutherford
They have some team speed. They can fly to the ball.
Yeah, they do.
Number 10, Cody Lugalia.
Loss of 2 on the play for Rutherford. Second down, 12.
13, the ball on the 39.
Henry with the football. He's got a first down into Montour Spartan territory. He was one
It was close.
tackle away from going
Yeah,
the
it was
distance.
real close.
Number 24, Chance Henry, the ball
I think
carrier.
Marcus Battle saved the
Picks up
touchdown.
Central Valley. First down. First and 10. Central Valley's ball on the Montour, 46.
Jance's father, great athlete, Aliquippa, played some hoops in football. Probably ran track, I'm not sure. Henry again with about 5.
Henry
Brought down by Bellagio
picks up 4
and Riley Cromack.
on the tackle. 54, Elijah White.
Elijah White in there as well.
Second down, 6.
Second down and about 6 to go. It's Henry, and Jance has the first down, I do believe.
Henry,
I'll tell you what, Tom, we're having so much success all of a sudden running the football. They're definitely bringing the DBs up closer to the line of scrimmage. Don't be surprised if Mark takes a shot here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Be a great time. First down for play action.
Well, he and Larry DeVincentis like to mix it up.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no question about that. Makai Ahmed is far right. He's been a factor in the last couple weeks.
There it is.
Pop over the middle to Conley is incomplete, a little bit behind him.
Rutherford's pass intended for 21.
Yeah, he had him a little bit behind him.
Yeah, he had him in stride. If he
Would've been a
throws
tough
it out
catch.
in front of him, he might have taken it to the house. Good call, though, on first down.
Patrick.
You're basically in 4-down territory right here. You're not going to, unless you lose yardage on the next 2 downs. Second down, 10 to
Yeah,
go.
they're really playing tight to the line of scrimmage.
They give it to Henry. Henry breaks through. He's got 10, maybe 15 inside the 20. Well, the thing is, when you play it tight like that, Mike, if you beat that initial contact, you got some room ahead of you.
Yeah, for sure.
And
yeah.
they've done that.
Yep, they have.
Number 6, Andrew Alston on the spot.
Andrew
Yeah, and that's
Alston
the
with
thing.
the tackle.
You kind of got to pick your poison.
Central Valley's ball.
You know, 'cause we can throw the ball well, and obviously we got a great running game. So
First quarter winding down. We're tied at 7. This could be our last play of the quarter. Rutherford throws it way too far into the end zone. And a late flag, 2 flags.
Pass intended for Lawson is incomplete. Second down.
Got a hold on Central Valley. Mark Lyons is pointing to his head saying, guys, you got to think. Too many mental mistakes tonight.
yeah, I think that's our 4th.
Against Central Valley.
Push it back to the 29-yard line.
First down.
That'll let the quarter run out, so we'll switch sides of the field.
Central Valley 7.
Tied at 7. Montour got on the board first with 5:24 to go in the first quarter. Quarterback Jake Wolf on a 7-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick by Matthew Marcinko was good. 7-0 Montour, but then Central Valley took the ensuing kickoff 70 yards down to the Montour 30, and then a 20-yard touchdown run by Jance Henry, and the extra point by Ben Shore has tied it up at 7. That's where we're at going into this second quarter. But the Warriors now faced with a long 1st and 20 to go.
Yeah, and like you said, Tom, it's probably 4-down territory, so you don't need to get all 20 back right at once.
Well, the only problem was with the long distance to go, now Shore might factor in if you only pick up 10 yards or so.
Right.
So it was before that holding penalty, no question. So we'll see what this CV offense can dial up. This is a big, fast, well-coached football team, Montour.
First down, 20.
Henry breaks up the middle, and he gets down to the 20-yard line.
It was a great kick-out block by Ethan Shear there.
Tackled by Alajo.
Got about 10 on the play. I'll make it 9.
Gain of 9. Second down, 11 from the 20.
Second down, 11 to go. It's a 20-yard line. They have to get down to the 9 for a 1st and 10, which would be a 1st and goal. Henry again, still on his feet. He will not be denied. He's at the 15.
To the 15.
Now you get into that possible 4-down territory because you're 3rd and 6.
Third down, 6.
You'd like to think that you can pick up 6 yards on 2 downs. But you're going up against a formidable defense. Easier said than done, especially in the red zone.
Don't be surprised if Mark throws it here. They've really tightened up. They're playing cover 0, which means they don't have a free safety, so it's all man-to-man coverage.
Low snap, though, and that just blows up. Rutherford has to fall on it at 25.
Come on, the snap. A loss back to the 26. Make it the 25.
Not sure what Ben Shore's range is, but here you got to be thinking at least pick up some yardage to give yourself a field goal attempt.
I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe tries to hard count him here too to get a couple yards back.
Pass over the middle is intercepted. Nope, ball dropped. Should have been picked off.
Yeah, actually though, in the long run for Montour, it's better he didn't pick it off.
Probably.
It would have been a loss for them.
Broken up by number 6, Andrew.
Yeah, they were playing pretty far off the ball there, and that safety was just reading Rutherford the whole way, and he broke right when the ball was thrown.
Yeah, that was a 4th down play, so they actually got better field position by dropping the ball.
Right.
The Central Valley 25.
I had that as a 12-play drive. That's tough. You know, it was a good drive, and then you come away with nothing.
Yeah, started at their own 42. Wolf keeps it again. And the more he carries, the more hits he takes, the more you wonder how strong he'll be in the fourth quarter. That's something that I think you have to consider if you lose Ciro.
Pick up a 5.
Throwing it out to the right side flank. First down and a whole lot more. Good yard. He's still on his feet. He's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. Can you believe it? 75-yard touchdown reception. That was Andrew Alston. Wow.
So that's the second time they've run that, Tom, and they clearly have seen something on film, because that's the second time they ran it, and they blocked it well. They actually blocked it better that time than they did on the first one, which was about a 30-yard gain in the first quarter.
Yeah, I just feel like they had a chance to make a stop a couple times and just did not close defensively. Wow, you don't see many game-breaking plays from the opponents against this Warriors defense, but tonight we certainly have seen one. And Marcinko's kick is good, 14-7 Montour.
71 yards, Wolf to Alston.
Yeah, they've had some big plays against us, 30 yards, 42, and 75.
Wow. Well, the good thing is, if you're a Warrior fan, that Central Valley's been in 2 tight games. So they know how to come back. They know how to play in a tight football game. Those games against Avonworth and Austintown Fitch were a very good opening to the season.
Yeah, for sure. And historically, the last few years, we haven't been in a whole lot of tight ball games early in the season. So, yeah, those games absolutely should help.
Everyone always talks about Central Valley and Aliquippa, but I got news for you. Montour and even West Allegheny are not to be taken lightly in this parkway, and is evidenced by Montour with a 14-7 lead here against the Warriors.
21, Marcinko kicking off for Montour. Receiving number 5, Mason Dixon.
Big, deep kick into the end zone, no return.
Marcinko's kick into the end zone for a touchback.
He didn't like that long return by Lawson, so he said, I'll just kick it in for a touchback. That's a weapon if you have a kicker in high school that can put it in the end zone, because you're not allowed to bring it out.
I don't even remember how long that rule's been in effect, but I think it's been quite a few years now.
It's been a while. Movement up front again. Yep. Now the Warriors saying it's against Montour. Preliminary signal was procedure. And now they do say that Montour precipitated the motion. Boy, I'd like to be down there in the trenches to really hear what's going on, Mike.
Montour penalized 15 yards, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct. I did not see that coming. What happened there?
I didn't. Yeah, I'm not sure. And, I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe they were simulating the count again and they called unsportsmanlike.
First and 10, Central Valley's ball.
Yeah, they might have been warned in that time. They got caught for it. Pass complete. Oh, my. Ahmed Beckett. Or Makai Ahmed, I should say. Makai Ahmed had it. He'd still be running if he holds on to that.
Yeah, it was a little bit behind him, but his hands were on it, and it looked to me like he just took his eyes, looked upfield before he looked the ball in.
Yeah, no question. Makai be the first one to say, I should have had that one, guys. But Ahmed has really shown his ability to get open here in the last 2 weeks. And another penalty. Wow, this is by far the sloppiest game we've seen all year. Motion on the Warriors.
Illegal procedure against Central Valley. 5-yard penalty. Second down, 15. The ball on the 30.
Second and 15 now.
Dixon.
Mason Dixon gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third down, 10. The ball on the 35.
Third and 10, Warriors. Trailing it 14-7. Rutherford's pass is complete, but it's going to be short of the first down. Makai Ahmed. They're going to be a yard shy. It looks like, well, at least you try to draw them off sides here at the very least.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem. Yeah, you try to draw them off sides, and worst case, you take the penalty.
Or they just power up and go for it. We've seen that many times. And that's what they do, and that's what they got. First down, Mason Dixon.
We were real fortunate there. They got a lot of penetration on the front side, and Mason was able to avoid the tackle and get the first down.
That's good vision by a running back.
Absolutely,
there.
yep.
His vision was perfect on that play. He saw where the defense was coming, danced a little bit to find a hole to the outside, and moved the chains. Great job, Mason Dixon. He'll get it again. And he's got probably another first down.
Tackled by Lugella. Second down, 1.
Yeah, a little shy of first down.
Ball on the Montour, 42.
Second down and a short one to go. Dixon's hit. Didn't need a lot.
Dixon.
It's going to be close.
And if he showed any kind of penetration,
Looks
he
to
has
me
to
like
have the
they've
first
got it,
down.
or at least I'd be asking for a measurement.
They got it. They only needed the length of the football.
Yep.
It was close.
Gala on the tackle. The ball on the 41.
Dixon again, breaking tackles. These running backs will not be denied.
Yeah, they're big and physical. It's a great run by Mason.
Caleb Platts on the tackle. Second down, 1. The ball on the 32.
This is a great time for play action. Second
It
and
is.
short.
Yep. And they're going to run it with Henry, and he's going to get the first down.
Henry with the 29.
I think one thing, Mike, we might be seeing a little bit more conservative play calling simply because, in my opinion, you want to eat up the clock. You don't want Wolf on the field if you're CV.
Yeah, I agree. Well, and honestly, too, looking at their D-line right now, they're sucking some wind. They've got guys with their hands on their hips. They look a little bit tired. And we've got a physical line up front.
We got a
can run
fresh
the ball
stable
well.
of backs, too. They jumped the neutral zone that time. That's got to be offsides, Montour.
Offsides, Montour.
Yeah, they definitely jumped into the neutral zone there.
Moves the ball to the 24. First down, 5.
Stephen Bundridge trying to get the jump on the play. Boy, this reminds me of the Parkway games back in the day.
Yeah.
Just toe to toe. Fumble, Rutherford falls on it.
Fumble on the snap. Rutherford falls on the ball.
Had some exchange problems early on. Seemed to get rectified, but they're coming back in vogue tonight.
Yeah, that one looked like it actually, like Mikey Bendekovic, it just hit him in the rear end.
Hit him.
Hard to do. Hit yourself
Second
in the
down,
ball
7.
if you're at.
High snap.
He's got him.
Pulls it down, a little too high. Rutherford just hasn't been on the mark tonight. He's been a little bit behind on the passes. That time a little behind and high. Connolly was open.
Yeah, he had him on the slant.
Third down, 7 to go. Motion again.
Wow.
This is unreal.
That's 6 that I've counted.
You keep counting? Okay,
Yeah.
I believe you.
Maybe 7. I might have missed one. Yeah, this is definitely uncharacteristic of us for sure. And here's the tough thing too, as a coach. These are mental errors. You know, it's one thing to get a penalty on a, you know, kids being really aggressive and a physical mistake, but these are mental errors that we're causing, and you hate to see this as a coach.
Yeah, a little bit of
hurts
lack
you.
of concentration.
Yep.
You know, you just you have to focus on everything. Well, they're being challenged. They haven't been challenged in a couple weeks. Oh, my ball almost intercepted. That was a lineman dream for Elijah White. Had the ball right in his belly and couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, we were real fortunate there. They were setting up the screen, and it was there for sure.
Well, 4th and 12. 4:08 to go in a half. Montour with a 14-7 lead. Henry with the football and breaking tackles. Where are they going to mark him out at?
Great effort, a little bit
Yeah,
short.
he stepped out of bounds 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, I think we got about 10 back.
Henry's not sure of the first down. Montour takes over 1st and 10. Their own 21.
Well, down 7 defensively. CV cannot allow any points here at the end of the half. Boy, they like a turnover here.
So that's 2 possessions in a row. That's tough. We had deep in their territory and ended up in 4th and long situations and came away with no points.
Turn it over on downs both times. Pass out to the flat, and that's going to go nowhere. Andrew Alston with the catch.
Pass complete to Alston. Tackled by Ethan Shearer.
Ethan Shearer over there defensively. Well, they actually got 2. I'm surprised they picked up any.
Yeah, they did. That was the bubble screen again. That was the same play. They had the big gain in the first quarter, then the long touchdown on their last possession.
Wolf keeps it. He's brought down. No gain on a play. Tyler Ondrusik with the stop. Huge third down here. Warriors would love to get a stop and get the ball back. They have 2 timeouts left in this half. Montour has 3. Pass is complete for the first down. That was just a good, sharp pattern. Daniel Batch with the catch.
Yeah, I was surprised there we were given as much cushion as we did. Lawson really, actually that was Henry, really dropped off. That was just a simple hitch route. Actually, that was Nastic. Did it again.
Another hitch and go, and they got another 8 yards out of it.
Pass complete to Batch.
Working Nastic on the stop.
Second down, 3. Ball on the 49.
Wolf takes it, and he's short of the sticks.
That was a really good job. I don't know who made the tackle, but we actually gave up contain over there. That might have been Work.
Yep, JJ Work over there. Third down and 2 to go. 1:30 to go. A little surprised Montour hasn't taken a timeout here. They have 3 of them left. This is a critical play. Unless they'll take it after the third down. And they will not get the first down, so they might burn one here to discuss it. Pelagio.
Yeah, we did. We just called a timeout.
27. Pelagio, the ball carrier.
Well, I guess you use that timeout there to make sure your defenses are ready for every opportunity, every potential play. Could it be a go for it? Will they punt? Will they try to draw you off sides? There's a lot of things you can do on 4th and 2 if you're Montour.
Yeah, and if it's me, I'm punting here.
Yeah, because I don't want to give Central Valley the ball near midfield.
Absolutely. Nope, you've got the lead.
Although they only have 1 timeout left with a minute to go. But the clock would stop on a change of possession.
Right. So yeah, if it's me, 4th and 2, ball's at midfield, you've got a lead. They're getting the ball to start the second. We're getting the ball to start the second half. I punt it and at least make them go the distance, and if they earn it, but you don't want to give them a short field. That's
you sound like you were raised by an old school football coach. Of course, Mike's dad.
I was around it a little bit.
The late, great Gene Sullivan. What a legend he was at Geneva for so many years. Both on and off the field, I might add. 4th and 2, they're going to go for it.
I think they're going to try. No, they're going.
And they're going to pitch it to Pelagio, and he's going to get the first down and a whole lot more. Down to the 40-yard line.
It's a real good block by their slot receiver there to help the back pick up the first down. It's a big play.
Number 9, Aaron Lawson. 1st and 10 from the 40.
No gain by Pelagio. Great defensive play by Tyler Costanza.
Timeout, Central Valley.
I'm a little bit surprised there. Coming out of the timeout, that he didn't call a timeout right there, or you've got 2 left. So you know, one option you have is to call 2 plays. So hey, we pick up the first down here. We're going to go tempo, get up to the line real quick. You know, you have 2 plays called so that you don't have to. They burned a lot of time.
I think they did burn too much time before they used that timeout. Well, if you're a Warriors fan, that's good news. But the way Wolf can throw it down the field, I think they just want to end a half with the ball. They'd love to score, but they don't want Central Valley to touch it again.
Yeah, they actually lost 2 on that.
Great game plan by Coach Lucero. Second down, 12.
Second down, 12, the ball on the 42.
You want to keep everything in front of you here. You don't want to give up a big play.
Got to get some pressure on him. Finally they do, and he throws it out of bounds.
Henry and Lawson did a really good job there. They were actually running a hitch and go, and Henry stayed at home and didn't bite on the fake.
He had some time, though, did Wolf,
He
to
did.
look downfield. You can't allow him that kind of time. So third down and 12 with 35 seconds to go in the half. Montour trying to extend their 14-7 lead. Wolf scrambling. Has a man downfield short of the first down. That'll be Alston.
Yeah, I think he's going to be about a yard short.
Alston again.
They're going to go for it here, obviously.
4th down, 1.
Well, now,
The ball on the 36.
if you get a first down, you're going to have to burn a timeout right away.
Or you can spike it. I'd spike it and save that timeout. If hopefully it.
Yeah, sometimes it's tough to get a high school team back.
He could be telling them that right now.
You know.
If he tells them that right now, then they've got an opportunity to do that.
Well, the
kind of
Warriors,
depends on what you do here, too.
Warriors defense has to come up big with a stop, and they're going to. Montour's going to take one here because they said we're done if we don't get a first down.
26 seconds. Left
Yeah,
in the half.
that's a good timeout. I was thinking that they only had 1 left. It's us that has 1. Yeah, so here now is a situation, if they get the first down, obviously if it's a really big, long play, you've got time to run up to the line of scrimmage, get set before the chains are set.
Ladies and gentlemen, Central Valley Community
But if you don't get out of bounds here,
October 26th,
it just depends on what happens. You might have to burn another one.
Yeah, if you just run safely for the first down, you need to take the time out right away. There's only 26 seconds. They just might go for it all here.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was just about to say the same thing.
With his arm and some of the guys that can get downfield for him.
Yep.
Wolf can definitely air it out.
This is kind of a situation you might expect them to run the football, but yeah, this isn't a bad situation to take a shot as well.
Twins
Our
to the left.
secondary's playing off.
And they're going to be short of the first down. They will not even get it. What a defensive effort by the Warriors. Alexander leading the charge. Brendan Alexander came up with a huge stop defensively for the Warriors. And they will be able to run out the clock and deny Montour an opportunity to add to their 7-point lead.
Yeah, that was huge. We got a lot of penetration up front.
Especially when you know that you're going to receive the second half kickoff. You get a stop like that defensively and know that your offense is coming out the beginning of the third quarter.
Right.
They're going to try to throw it, though. Screen pass to Shear.
Great job.
Shear got out the midfield, so that at least sets you up with an opportunity to throw it down the field and maybe get a call, a PI, or a touchdown. Anything could happen.
First and 10. Ball on the 48.
Well, and there's plenty of time here to get another ball down the field. Obviously you want to get out of bounds if you can. They've got time for probably, if they play it right, 3 more plays.
Rutherford's going to have to get out of bounds, and he does.
Rutherford out of bounds at the 49.
Screen pass set up. Shearer has it for the first down, and he jumps out of bounds with 2 seconds left. So heads up play by Ethan Shearer to get out of bounds and allow his team one more play.
Rutherford's pass is complete to Shearer. 2 seconds left in the half. Central Valley uses its final timeout.
Well, Mark Lyons will use his final TO to talk about things here. Good having football here at Central Valley tonight.
Yeah, this has been a great game so far.
Montour on the road with a 14-7 lead. This is a fine football team.
They're probably going to give a lot of cushion here. So really, ideally, if you can hit a ball about 15 to 20 yards down the field in the seam, which it should be there, hopefully you get a chance to get some separation and move with the football.
Rutherford's just going to run out the clock. Horse tackle caller. That's got to be a penalty. Where's the flag? No flag. Can you believe it? Are you kidding me? That was a classic horse collar tackle. And there's no flag.
Wow.
There should be 15 yards and one more play for the Warriors. And things are getting really testy between the Spartans and the Warriors right now.
That is the end of the first half.
They're still talking. Mark Lyons is livid, and I don't blame him, Mike.
Yeah, that was blatant and pretty obvious.
I mean, it
was an obvious call.
I always hate to critique officials
because
they've got the toughest job of anyone in the stadium, but that was a pretty obvious horse collar tackle.
Yeah, it was.
That I think the whole stadium saw. And it happened right in front of the Central Valley bench. Well, that's going to do it for our first half. Our score, Montour 14, Central Valley 7. The Spartans got on the board first. 7-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Jake Wolf. The extra point was good by Marcinko. And with 5:24 to go in the first quarter, it was 7-0 Montour. Central Valley took the ensuing kickoff back 70 yards down to the Montour 30. 20-yard touchdown run by Jance Henry. And Shore's extra point was good. Benjamin Shore with the PAT made it 7-7 with 4:28 to go in the first quarter. Yeah, we thought, maybe we'll have an offensive fireworks tonight, but not. After that, Andrew also takes a screen pass, 75 yards for the touchdown, thrown by
Good evening. Please welcome to the field, the one and only Montour High School Spartan marching band. entitled Alternative Universe, where we honor the alt rock music genre. Our opening song this evening is the 2006 hit from My Chemical Romance, titled Welcome to the Black Parade, featuring soloist Eva Feliciani. We hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Black Parade. Our next song this evening is a 2003 hit from The Killers that we think you should all know. Hope you will sing along, Mr. Brightside. go way back to the grunge era of the 90s. Smells Like Teen Spirit topped the charts in the 90s, and grunge rock went mainstream. Featuring our power dwarf, please enjoy Smells Like Teen Spirit. The Montour Band thanks you for your kind attention and warm reception. The Montour Band is under the direction of Miss Cindy Nancy, Assistant Directors are Sam Alma, British Schneider, and Nick Huffman. Squad coaches are Tara Rydell, Elizabeth Jones, and Ida Persona. Our band president is Paulina Sanchez, Vice President David O'Leary, Secretary Ashley Bowles, and Treasurer Eva Polizier.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the 2023 Central Valley Warrior Marching Band. We want to thank you for tuning in to WSURF, Pittsburgh's all-stars, all-time radio station. That's right, Gina. We are stoked to offer you all the best of tunes for when it's time to catch some waves and hang ten. Sophia, this set list is totally gnarly. Let's jump with the drum majors, Dalen Dreer, and Jumping Esprits, party wave, and get ready to dance to the music. Don't be a beach bum. Get up, get moving, and surf's up. Let's hear it for the 2023 Central Valley Warrior Marching Band. The band is under the direction of band director Wendy H. Wilson, first and George Patella, Edward C. and color guard sponsor Amanda Cullen. We want to thank everyone for their continued support. Have a great evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening. And now we would like to admire the survivors, support the fighters, and honor the angels of breast cancer. Our first survivor is Linda Barrasso. She's escorted by Katie, Sammy, Veda Petrosky, Linda is a bartender. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2018, and her current prognosis looks great. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda Barranco. Survivor Gail Grimm. She's escorted by her granddaughters, Carolyn and Megan Grimm. She is a retired teacher from Wellsville Elementary School. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2007, and she is currently cancer-free. Gail Grimm. Walking in memory of Tony Calabro is her husband, Anthony Calabro, and daughter, Mary Grimm. Tony was diagnosed with breast cancer in March of 2011. She became an angel in May of 2011. Her family will never forget her strength and will always hold her in their hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, the memory of Tony Calabro. Survivor Chelsea Durr. She's escorted by her husband, Eric, and her children, Caden, TJ, and Xander. Chelsea was diagnosed with cancer in 2019 and has been in remission since May of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Durr. Survivor Stacy Brown. She's escorted by her nephews, Jameson and Grayson Lynn. Stacy is a teacher at Central Valley High School and was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2018. She is currently cancer-free. Ladies and gentlemen, Stacy Brown. Survivor Karen Roper. She is escorted by her husband, Mark. Karen is a retired Central Valley High School teacher and is now a full-time Gigi to her grandkids. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2017 and is currently cancer-free. Survivor Karen Roper. This is Maria Gano. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2013. She has triumphantly reached the 10-year milestone as a breast cancer survivor. Maria is a third-grade teacher in the Hopewell Area School District. Her faith in Jesus Christ illuminates her life and stands today as a proud survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, Maria Gano. Walking in memory of Pam Samaras are her children, Margarita Jabber and Chris Samaras, as well as her grandchildren, Riyadh and Nico. Pam was diagnosed with breast cancer in June of 2015. She became an angel on January 21st, 2016. In the short time she battled, she fought so hard, overcoming so many obstacles with breast cancer. She not only battled breast cancer, but other medical problems. Her family honors her fight every day. The memory of Pam Samaras. Survivor Martha Baldessari. She's escorted by her husband John and daughter Leah. Martha is a director at Gateway Rehabilitation Center. She was diagnosed with cancer in 2007 and 2020. She stands proud today, cancer-free. Survivor Dawn Millerino. She's escorted by her daughter Michaela Latimer, nieces Courtney Biancucci, Amber Snyder, and great-niece Addison Biancucci. Dawn is the owner of Time Smart Images Photography. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2023 and is currently undergoing chemotherapy. We are sending lots of hope and prayers your way, Dawn. Dawn Millerino. Survivor Carol Michelli. She's escorted by her niece Jordan Hunter. She is retired. Carol was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2004. She stands today proud to be cancer-free at 87 years old. Survivor Tracy Patton. She's escorted by her brother-in-law, Mark Lyons, and her husband, Greg. Tracy works at the Beaver County Register of Wills. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2006 and is currently cancer-free. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank all the families that participated tonight. We are so grateful to honor and admire such strong survivors. Ladies and gentlemen, your cancer survivors and their memory. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some halftime scores. Aliquippa 35, Blackhawk nothing. Beaver Falls 12, Mohawk 7. Trinity 14, Thomas Jefferson 0. Avonworth 27, Beaver 14. Southside 42, Shenango 6. West Allegheny 27, Ambridge nothing. Union 39, Rochester 14. And Elwood City 35, New Brighton 20. Time to get out your 50-50 tickets. If you have the winning ticket, please bring it to the concession stand. Let's welcome back our Central Valley Warriors. Winning number in the 50-50, 722 0798. 722 0798. If you have this winning ticket, please bring it to the concession stand.
And getting ready for second half action, Montour with a 14-7 lead, as the Warriors will receive the second half kickoff. Let's go down some of the scores that we have of local interest. Aliquippa leads Blackhawk 41-0, Mike, in the third quarter. I'm sorry. North Caffey leads Hampton 14-10. Some other scores. Keystone Oaks leads Hopewell 13-0. West Allegheny at the half over Ambridge 27-0. Neshannock 20, Freedom 0 at the half.
This week's touchdown club winner is
South Park 21, Quaker Valley 7 in the third quarter. As we scroll down, look for some more locals. Great night for high school football. Weather has been perfect. Moon is trailing Peters Township 13-7 at the half. Beaver Falls leads Mohawk at the half 12-7. Union all over Rochester 39-14 at the half. South Side, boy, the Rams under Luke Travelpiece. What a season they're having. 48-6 over Shenango at the half. Sean Rendar's got this fancy iPad for me to look at the scores. Thank you, Sean. And Mike, we talked about it. Now, this really is a cliche, but it's so important. The importance of the first drive of the second half, both offensively for the Warriors, defensively for the Spartans. What do you think CV's got to do to get this game tied up?
Yeah, really. I mean, they beat themselves in the first half. A lot of penalties, a couple drop balls that were for big gains. One probably would have been for a touchdown. We were obviously fortunate enough. I think it was on Montour's first drive. They turned the ball over, but it really could be 21-7 Montour, but like I said, on the flip side, we could very easily have the lead too, just some missed opportunities. So that's the one good thing. I'm sure Coach Lyons talked with the team at halftime, like, listen, guys, we're beating ourselves. That they're a good football team and they've done some good things, but they're not helping themselves. So obviously you want to set the tone here the second half. Like you said, this is a huge series for both teams. If you're CV, you want to get a good long drive going and drive the ball down the field and gain some confidence back. But yeah, it's not been so much a matter of Montour's just totally outplayed them. We've got to tighten things up.
And a good kickoff return would be beneficial, like the one they had in the first half. Marcinko to tee it up. We're underway here. Third quarter, 14-7 Montour out front. Down the middle to Mason Dixon. And he goes up the gut, and he's hit at the 20-yard line and gets out to about the 23. Mason said, I didn't touch the ground. He wanted to run a little more.
Mason Dixon on the return. Tackled by 54, Elijah White.
We'll mark him at the 24-yard line.
First and 10, Central Valley's ball, their own 24.
Big game tonight here. Mike White from the Post-Gazette's here covering this one live. So anytime you get Mr. White in the press box, you know it's a big one. Tight handoff to Dixon. He got a couple.
Dixon to the 26.
Yeah, picked up maybe about 1.5.
Tackled by Dush.
Things got a little spirited at the end of the half between both of these squads.
Second down, 8.
Central Valley was campaigning for a horse collar tackle, which would have given them 15 more yards and a chance for a field goal or one more play to end the half. Pass complete, and that's Shearer. He's going to be very close to the first down, but
another first pass
might be a little shy.
Yeah, it looks like a few. I think it's a good catch by Ethan. I think if he stays outside there, he probably would have had that first down easy.
No, he's clearly short. Yeah, they marked him. He got less of a spot than I thought. This is going to be third and a long one, maybe 2. Great celebration in honor of breast cancer survivors here at Central Valley High School. And as Mike mentioned, his sister's a Warrior. She survived it for over 20 years ago. And first and 10.
Mason Dixon and a Central Valley first down.
So that's a big first down. Just quick and basic, but you want to move the chains. That's all you have to do on this drive.
First and 10, the ball on the 42.
Henry got about 3. Spartan defense has played well. Dylan Rogers on the stop that time.
Gain of 4. Second down 6. Ball on the 46.
14-7, Montour leads it. That was our halftime score. We're 9:47 left in the third. Tom Hazel, Mike Sullivan with the call tonight. Thanks for joining us on the Central Valley YouTube Sports Network. Pitch back to Henry, and he's going to be.
Looked like it might have been a face mask.
Dropped for a loss.
Henry.
He couldn't shake the tackler that time. 3rd and 9 for the Warriors.
79, Mark Dabrowski. Third down, 9. Ball on the 43.
They're locked up man-to-man.
Good pressure. Pass is complete. Shear doing a great job. What an effort by Ethan Shear as he breaks the tackle at the 50 and enabled him to pick up the first down. That was a great individual effort there by Ethan Shear. Shear only a sophomore, tight end linebacker. Of course, his dad, Will, was a great head trainer here at Central Valley High School. What a job he does.
Yeah, Ethan doesn't pick up that first down. That was a great second effort because the initial contact was probably about 3 yards behind the first down marker. That's a big first down.
Is someone call timeout, or we just got a break in the action?
Montour's got a player down
on
the sidelines.
Didn't see that. Well, Mr. Sullivan, you went from a crazy Friday night to an exciting high school night. You were at the Spear in Las Vegas last week, and that place had to be crazy for the U2 concert, and happy that you were able to enjoy that, but more happy that you're back in the booth with me tonight.
Yeah, good to be here. Yeah, last week was a lot of fun. Great experience with some good friends.
At Vegas, man, that place always comes up with something. Every 5 or 10 years, they add something to that town.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy place.
Montour, 45.
1st and 10 Warriors down to the Montour 45. Shear in motion. And they'll throw it down the field. Pass caught for the first down. That was a great throw there. Cole Hiltz with the catch. Cole Hiltz, I think that's his 10th catch of the year.
The ball on the 31. On the tackle, number 7.
A nice quick hitter there.
Yeah, that was just a slant route. They're continuing to play man-to-man and pretty tight.
And I like the velocity that time by Rutherford.
Yeah, it was a good throw.
He threw that ball with authority. Henry is corralled, and he's still on his feet, though. I should never use the word corral with him. What a future this young man has.
On the tackle, Dante Barron and Robert Gardner.
Yeah, it's hard to believe he's a freshman. He's not built like a freshman.
Picked up 3, 2nd down, 7 to go.
2nd down, 7.
They've got no safety over top. They're playing really tight with the safeties down.
Yeah, they want to stop the run. And they throw it. Shear had a step, but again, Rutherford a little bit out of mark. I think Mark Lyons is campaigning for a hold on that. He thought Shearer was impeded from getting to the football. From here, to me, it looked like a good no call, but it's 3rd down, 7 to go.
3rd down, 7.
Henry stopped that time. He should have kept going to the outside.
Henry
Yeah, we've really not been able to run on the perimeter all night, mainly just inside.
I talked about the team speed in the pregame about this Montour defense. They certainly have it. They're very reactive to the football.
4th down, 6. Ball on the 27.
4th and 6, as the Warriors will go for it. Pass is caught, and I think Hiltz has the first down.
Yep, by about a yard. That was just a curl route. He did a great job of coming back to the ball there. If he doesn't come back to the football, probably doesn't make that play. The DB was right on him.
Cole Hiltz went up for the ball. What a huge first down. Down to the Spartan 20-yard line go the Warriors.
Gallion the tackle.
This is the 12th play of the drive, Tom.
And it's Dixon getting about 5.
Dixon.
Well, if you get a touchdown here, you accomplish 2 things. You keep Montour's offense off the field, and you tie the football game.
From the 15.
Yeah, and this, like we said, this is a huge possession for both teams, and it would be great to punch one in here.
Started at their own 24-yard line, did this drive. Dive play doesn't get a lot.
I think he got the first.
He did?
I think he did. Yep.
22, Brandon Singleton, the ball carrier.
Didn't need a lot. Singleton with a rare carry tonight. Well, it's 1st and goal because they're right at the 10.
Singleton tripped up at the 10. 1st and goal.
Henry powers into the end zone for the touchdown. Chance Henry would not be denied.
That was a great run there. They stayed in full house. He broke a couple tackles and then probably about the 2 or 3 yard line just ran that DB right over.
Boy, Coach Lyons will like to bottle this drive up and show it for future reference. Big extra point by Ben Shore. Ben's kick is up and good. Ben did a great job playing the trumpet and the band at halftime as well. We're tied at 14.
Huge possession. That was a 13-play drive, and I don't think we had one negative play on that drive.
No. Not a penalty either.
No.
Well, now the defense has to do it. Rutherford looked a lot sharper throwing a ball in that drive
Yeah, he
than
did.
he did in the first half. Cole Hiltz with a couple big catches, the junior. He's 5'9". If he's 5'8", he doesn't make that first down catch.
Right.
He's skied to get that.
Yeah, that's a huge answer. And then now, obviously now the game's tied. This is a great opportunity. You'd love to get a 3 and out here and get the ball back.
And they kind of squib it. Ball's bouncing around. Finally, they pick it up. They're going to have good field position, though. That's a risk you take when you squib it. Good job by Caleb Platts to recover the football for Montour.
Tackled by 33, Makai Ahmed. 1st and 10, Montour's ball on their own 42.
Spartans will take over at their own 42. Oh boy. I spoke too soon about no flags. Offsides on the Warriors.
Outside Central Valley. 1st down 5 of the 47.
Wolf keeps it, and minimal yardage, if any.
Yeah, maybe picked up one, if that.
Jake Wolf has done it all for the Spartans, and we expected this type of game. He's that good of a player.
Second down, 3, the ball on the 49.
2nd and 3 to go. Pass incomplete, short of the receiver.
Yeah, they just ran that hitch route again. We were fortunate that was not a good ball.
He was open. Batch was the intended receiver. 3rd and 3.
Quarterback draw.
He's got it. And a whole lot more goes Wolf. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Jake Wolf keeps the ball around the end.
He is a dual threat.
Yeah, they've gone a lot of empty set this series already too, and there they were again. And you could see right when he set up, he was running the football.
Well-conditioned athlete. I don't see any fatigue on his part yet.
Empty again.
High snap, Wolf brings it down. Short pass for a couple to Alston.
Complete to Alston. Pick up the 3. Second down, 7. Ball on the 30.
The expectations here at Central Valley are so high due to their success, Mike, but this is a pretty young football team. I think people, tend not to realize that sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're very young. So to be 5-1 at this point in the season, I'm sure they have exceeded some people's expectations, but they've been doing a great job.
And Wolf's going to dance out of the pocket, and close to the first down is Alston again.
Pass is complete.
Like we were talking a few weeks ago too, Tom, the fact, the last few years with how good we've been, and a lot of these kids have gotten a lot of playing time, late, really not late in games, early in second halves over the last few years. So that's helped tremendously too, just getting younger kids experience. So even though we're really young, a lot of these kids have played a lot the last couple years.
And a big holding call, though, against Montour, so this is huge. That'll push it back to the 40-yard line. They're going to have to go 17 yards for a first down now.
Second down, 17.
So they brought Work back outside here. Now they've got Dixon back inside at linebacker.
Inside draw to Horatio, and he's got great yardage. That's the best run from a back all night for Montour.
Yeah, that was big. They got a lot back to put themselves in 3rd and medium. That's a huge play.
3rd down 5 from the 28.
3rd down and 5. You're thinking 4-down territory if you want to. At your opponent's 28. Well, Wolf got the first down. He's down to the 20-yard line.
Jake Wolf to the 19. First down. On the tackle, 23, PJ Nastic.
Bash with the catch. Just a little quick
Pass
hitter to the outside. And Bash got down to the 15-yard line. B.J. Nasick knocks him out of bounds.
Yeah, that was just another hitch route there. One thing you got to be careful about is they keep running those hitches, and as the DBs creep up a little bit, you got to be aware of the hitch and go. But we're still playing off enough.
Another run by Wolf. He's got a couple.
Wolf.
Shearer with the stop. What a game he's had.
The tackle, Shearer and Alexander.
Brendan Alexander as
Third
well.
down 4. The ball on the 13.
Third down 4 to go. Pitch to Horatio. He's got the first down and more. Knocked out of bounds inside the 10, near the 5. Spot him at the 6.
That was a good call there. They've been running the ball a lot this whole drive inside. Ran the toss there. We're able to get outside.
First and goal, the ball on the 7-yard line.
It's a rapidly moving third quarter. Only a minute 30 to go. Horatio getting some carries on this drive.
Tackled by Work. Gain of 3. Second and goal from the 4.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line for the Spartans. Horatio again, he's going nowhere, knocked out of bounds. He might have lost a yard.
He did a great job there. Alexander did a great job of making him stretch that outside. It was a good job.
They actually lost almost 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, they did.
Alexander.
Well, third and goal at the 9-yard line. Could be the biggest play defensively of the game so far for the Warriors. We're under a minute to go in the third. It's 14 all. And they run it, and Horatio's not going to get there, but it puts him in a situation where they could go for it on 4th down if they don't want to kick the field goal. I'm sure Marcinko, obviously this is in his range. This is an extra point. Well, I think I would kick it here to take the lead.
They're going to let the clock run out and talk about it.
Well, that's even a better decision.
You're right. That was a really quick third quarter. I mean, 2 long drives. They've had the ball. I think our drive was 13 yards.
We have played 3.
This is their 14th play of the drive.
Wow. Started at their own 42. So they started in pretty good field position at the end of the third now. We're going to the 4th quarter. We're knotted at 14 in this classic Parkway matchup. Aliquippa leading the pack. Well, actually, Central Valley's tied with them in the conference.
Yeah, Montour has converted on 4 third downs on this drive, Tom.
And what do you do here if you're loose here? I kick a field goal. I really do.
Well, the only tough thing is I don't know how good their kicker is, but you're on the hash, and obviously in high school the hashes are wider than in college, so it's a tough angle.
That's a good point.
But yeah, you hate to not come away with points.
I mean, it's an extra point.
But they've also been moving the ball pretty well.
Well, you're on the road. I would assume you're the underdog, maybe a small underdog in this game, so why not go for it? If you don't get it, CV's got to go 97.
Right.
And they're going to come out in formation. And when you have a dual threat quarterback like Jake Wolf, pretty safe call. A lot of space.
Yeah, I'll be real
right.
curious to see what they do here. I wouldn't even be surprised if they run sprint out and give him the option to run or throw.
I think Wolf's going to run it in. He's going to try to. And he does. He's up the middle. Touchdown, Jake Wolf.
Jake Wolf into the end zone for a Montour touchdown.
Looked like there was maybe some initial contact at the line of scrimmage, but we weren't able to wrap up.
No.
That's a huge answer for Montour. Huge answer.
Absolutely. Time-consuming drive. Extra points up and good. Montour back out in front by 7.
11:57 left in the fourth. Montour 21, Central Valley 14.
Well, if you're going to do anything in November, you need to be tested by it like a game like this, Mike. So if you're a Warrior fan, you hope they can pull it out. But even if they don't, there's a lot of valuable lessons to be learned.
Right, yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of time left here. This is kind of like a heavyweight bout, right? It's our opportunity here to punch back, and I think we will. Like I said, the drive to start the second half was huge. That was a great response by Montour, and hopefully we can respond right back here.
Hope Foundation. If you are a winner,
this game's playing out too, where it could be a team that makes big turnover or something in the second half here. Could some team makes a costly mistake. Could be the difference in the football game. Just kind of has that feel the way the games go.
These last two drives have been mirror images of each other.
Yeah, 13 and 14 plays.
Kicks underway, and that's into the end zone, unreturnable.
First and 10, Central Valley's ball on their own 20.
That's why I knew Morcinco had the distance. You made a good point about the ball being on a far hash mark.
Leslie Manula, the movie basket.
And then when you have a senior quarterback, Mike, it's pretty hard to take the ball out of his hands.
Sure, yeah, and I mean I really don't know I don't recall if they even had a negative play on that drive. I mean, they had positive yardage, I think, on every play. Moved the ball pretty well.
I think they had that one holding penalty, and that was it.
You're right.
Pass complete. And a late hit. Well, I guess he wasn't out of bounds yet. Jaden Underwood with the catch.
Number 1, Jaden Underwood. Tackled by number 6, Andrew Alston. The fall wreath basket is Lisa Lind. The lottery basket, Mr. Sawinski.
They picked up 8 on the play. That's a win on first down, obviously.
Pick up of 8.
Henry with the football. He's right at the chains. Well, if he broke the 30, it's a first down because that was a touchback they started out on. So that should be a 1st and 10.
Yep.
First down.
This is one of these games you feel like whoever has the ball last is going to win.
Right. Yeah, costly, like I said, costly turnover or big play. late in the game here.
Quick pass to Shearer. And Shearer, he was down. He lost the football, but he clearly was down.
Rutherford's pass complete to Shearer.
He got hit a little late.
Yeah, he got really bent back. Hopefully Ethan's
Keno
okay.
Fitzpatrick the second on the tackle. Second down, 2.
Well, second down 2, that sets up a good opportunity to move the chains again. Backfield is Henry. It'll be Henry, and he will get it. Just second effort by the freshman.
And a first down. Flaps on the stop. The ball on the Central Valley 43.
Henry's got it for about
Henry,
3.
The 46.
Legalia with the stop.
By Halajo. Gain of 3. Second and 7.
Dixon in at tailback here.
And they'll give it to Mason. And Dixon will have the first down, I do believe.
Dixon.
You know, Montour and Central Valley, since the Warriors became a school district, they played each other 9 times, and it's Central Valley 5, Montour 4. And if you recall, in 2010, the first year of this Warrior football program, they won the WPIL title over Montour at Heinz Field. Mason Dixon.
Dixon.
They lost to the Spartans in a regular season in 2010, but came back to
by Halajo
beat them in this Whitfield Championship.
Pick up a 4, second and 6 from the 43.
And that team lost in the Western Finals to Erie Cathedral Prep up in Erie in the snowstorm. Singleton with the football, and he's rambling for a first down. Down to the 30-yard line. Now you look at the clock, Mike. There's only 8.5 minutes left in this football game, and you know you quietly realize, oh my, the clock is going to become a factor. Henry and Jance has about 10. He's so close from breaking a big one.
Yeah, he
did have a 20-yard touchdown run. That's pretty big.
They're going a little bit more. I think they want to get them moving a little bit more up-tempo here. Montour's D-line is definitely a little bit tired. You can see it. They want to go quick. Yep.
Up the middle again. You're right. They're powering straight ahead. It's not fancy, but it's working.
Chance Henry.
I think Larry D likes to be a little fancier on offense, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
On the 16, second down, 5.
Henry's bottled up this time. Good defensive front there.
Henry.
Elijah White, who's had a solid game, leading the charge.
Stopped by White.
It's a big one here. Third and 6, long 6.
3rd and 6 from
well,
the
down
17.
7. It is 4 down territory. Mason Dixon still on his feet, inside the 10.
That was a great second effort by Mason there. They had him wrapped up, and he kept driving his feet.
That's a strong young man right there. First and goal, Warriors.
Alma on the tackle. First and goal
About at the 8-yard line. It'll be a first and goal there. Singleton. Up the gut.
Pick up about 3 there.
Yeah, maybe. That might be generous. I'll give them 2. They went to the 6. Second and goal at the 6.
Pickup of 2. Second and goal from the 6.
Be curious if they might go play action here. There it is.
There it is. Good call, Mike. You got a man, but he's going to keep it himself. And Rutherford is driven out of bounds at the 5. It looked for a moment that he had Dante Newton open, but he just couldn't get his feet set to throw the ball.
Yeah, it did. And I thought even Stevie might get to the outside, get to the corner there. It was close.
Third and goal at the 5. That was a good call, Mike. You might have a job as an offensive coordinator yet again if you want one.
I've been out of it for a long time.
The Steelers could use one. Dixon!
Great job.
Gets into the end zone. Mason Dixon crosses the line. Touchdown, Warriors. What a football game. Big extra point by Ben Shore. It's a great name for a kicker, Shore. And wait a minute, are they going for 2 here? Hold everything. They lined up to go for 2.
They did. I'm curious maybe if he...
Montour took a timeout.
Yeah.
So do you... Wow. Do you do that to assume they might burn a timeout? I don't know. Coach Lyons is a smart guy, but that's pretty smart if you're assuming that. I don't know. I think they were going for it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I would tie it up here.
Yeah, I personally like tying it up here too. But that was a 15-play drive.
Wow. We've had, what, a
3 possessions.
Yeah.
13. Our first possession was a 13-play drive, and then theirs was 14, and then this one was 15.
So the next one will be 16, right? 13, 14, 15, 16. Hopefully not.
Hopefully 3 and out for them.
Hopefully not.
16 for us.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a 3-play drive. Well, they're still going to go for the deuce here. That's putting a lot of confidence in your defense to come up with a stop if you don't get it here. Rutherford rolls to his left. He throws it, and it's intercepted. No good. In the NFL, they could take that back for 2 points if you're Montour, but
yeah, college too.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, it looks to me like it's probably going to be unsportsmanlike. I'm not sure if it was on us or them. It's after the play, so either way, they're not going to retry the 2-point conversion.
Wow. Now, against Austin Town Fitch in Avonworth, I could see that because you're playing non-conference games, but this is a Parkway Conference game. So it's a much more risky chance to go for it on 2 there than to kick it up and tie it.
Flag is waved off.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely puts some pressure on you now. I mean, you've got to get a stop here. And with the last couple of possessions they've had, but the way they've been able to move the ball, we haven't really been able to stop them.
We've got to come up with a defensive stop
Absolutely.
here, no question. 21-20. Montour with the lead.
Now, if I'm Montour here too, you don't want to play close to the vest. You want to play to win, so you don't want to get so conservative. You know, then they can throw the ball too. You want to obviously be smart about what you're doing, but
you got to be safe. But also, you're winning. You could run out the clock the way these drives have been. So if they run the ball successfully.
I can understand, though, too, why Coach Lyons wanted to go for 2 there as well. You know, he may feel, you know, they've had a hard time stopping him. This is an opportunity to take the lead.
Squib kick down to the 36. So no return, but pretty decent field position for the Spartans. At the 35, they'll call it.
First and 10, Montour's ball on their own 35.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of Mr. Wolf running the football. No gain, though, that time.
Wolf. Tackled by J.J. Work.
Work with the stop. Central Valley does have their full complement of 3 timeouts. Montour
Second down 10.
with 2. And the one they took was important because it was right before the 2-point attempt.
They moved.
And they called it.
That's big. Yeah, the slot receiver moved.
Montour penalized 5 yards. Illegal procedure. Second down, 15, the ball on the 30.
Second down, 15 from their own 30 for the Spartans.
There's the bubble again.
And it's open for a big first down and a whole lot more. All the way down, Keno Fitzpatrick to the Warrior 37-yard line.
Number 5.
That play has worked at least 4 or 5 times tonight.
Mason Dixon on the tackle. First and 10, the ball on the Central Valley 38.
Boy, Warriors need some kind of a big play here. Sack, turnover.
I believe they moved again.
I think so.
Or delay.
Montour penalized 5 yards. Delay
game.
game.
Yep.
Now the officials want to take a timeout to discuss matters.
Yeah, we've not defended that bubble screen well at all tonight.
No.
They've had plays on that of 30, 75, and that one was 32.
Ouch. Well, time really becoming a factor. Only 4:20 to go in this football game. It's to the point now the Warriors can't give up a first down here. They've got to get a turnover on downs at least.
Yeah, you want to be able to preserve your timeouts.
First down, 15.
This is a big play here too. You want to keep you at least want to get them to 3rd and long, so in the hopes that they've got to at least throw the ball once. You know, get an incompletion to stop the clock.
And Halagio will get it, and he'll go nowhere. Now I'll give him a couple anyways.
Halagio.
Mason, Dixon, and Shearer were back there defensively.
Stopped by Tyler Costanza.
And Abrams Tatolovich
Second
also.
down, 14.
There it is again.
And good yardage again. Not a first down, but darn close to it.
Complete to Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick that time on it.
Tackled by Marcus Lawson.
We've been out leveraged and haven't been able to get outside contain on that, and that's why
Third
they're
down,
getting
3,
outside.
the ball to 31.
Wolf keeps it for the first down. And then he slides down.
Slides to the 23.
Yeah, the screen has been a killer tonight. And Wolf has been a killer himself. Running, passing. Heck, he might drive the bus back to Montour for all I know. 3 minutes and counting.
After this play, you might need to burn a timeout.
And it's Wolf again. And they're just going to keep it in his hands, I think.
Wolf.
Yeah, you got to make Central Valley burn their timeouts.
I'm a little bit surprised we're not calling one here. He's definitely going to have to call one after this
Oh
play.
yeah, because you have 3 left.
Sure. Right.
Second down. 7.
Yeah, this is the football game here.
The ball on the 20.
Second down 7. They're down to the CV 20-yard line. And another quick toss. That time to Alston.
First down.
And he's got the sticks, yep.
Pass is complete. Alston.
They haven't been afraid to throw the ball when they needed to. This has just been a masterful game plan by Lucero and his staff.
1:58 left in the game. Timeout, Central Valley.
Warriors take their first timeout. Well, the Warriors will host Ambridge next week in a homecoming affair. Montour will travel to Shar Valley.
Yeah, the tough thing here too is so it's first down. You're going to have to call a timeout after first down. You're going to have to call a timeout after second.
Yeah.
Right, and then on third down, they're going to. I mean, they're going to run the ball again. I would
take the ball out of Wolf's hands, really,
right.
to be honest with you. I would just let him take the snap, run around, and try to find an opening.
Here's where you're hoping for a turnover.
Yeah, that's the only their only hope at this point. Cannot believe they threw the pass. And a great, the ball hit the ground. I didn't see that. So that saves a timeout.
Yeah.
That's a shocker to me, Mike. You have a 1-point lead. You got your opponents on the back. You're running the football.
Yeah. I don't mind throwing the ball there, but not a screen. If anything, you're running the ball down the field.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see, if anything, you run play action there.
I prefer to keep the clock going, but I'll take it. Yeah, Wolf will take off this time, and he's down to the 5. That'll be close to a 1st and goal. Timeout Warriors. Heck,
To the 5-yard
it's going
line.
to sound crazy. I almost might let them score here and then try to come back and have enough time to tie it with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Because they could just take a knee, take a couple knees, and then run it again. You know, it just.
Right.
You still have 2 yards to go to get the 1st down, though. If they get that, it's over. As long as they protect the football.
What we've struggled with, too, is, I don't know if you could see on the last play, Coach Lyons wanted Dixon to move in more because they're putting us in a bind because then we don't have enough people in the box. That's when they're running the ball. And then that's why they're running that bubble, too, because that's just like basically like an outside zone run. And, you know, so it's a perimeter play. And then they're stretching us out. So they're stretching us out, then they run the ball inside, then we're coming in, and then they're throwing the ball outside again. So they've really called a good game.
Yeah, they were well prepared. And they were able to shake off that early turnover that prevented them from scoring early on. Look for Wolf to keep it here. And he does. And close to the 1st down. Will they measure it or give it to him? Let's see. They're going to call for a measurement.
Jake Wolf. Gets to the 4-yard line.
We called our last time out.
4th down, 1.
So it's 4th down then. They're not even measuring.
Right.
They still have 1 on the board. Now it says 0.
Yeah, from here it looks like the sticks. I thought that the sticks were on the 4, you know, the lead marker, but it's on the 3.
Well,
this is the ball game.
Safest play in the playbook is let your quarterback keep it. Even if you don't do it, the Warriors have to go 96 yards in a minute and a half without a timeout.
Right.
So I would probably fall out of this chair if the ball left the hands of Jake Wolf on this play. Of course, Alagio's been a fine runner between tackles tonight.
They're going under center.
But why do a handoff?
Got to stay on sides here.
I think he got the push.
Yeah, he did. He didn't have it initially, but he did on the second effort.
But yeah, they pushed ahead.
Jake Wolf picks up a Montour 1st down.
Now their fans realize they got the 1st down, and it's just a matter of taking some knees here, and this football game will be over. I'm not even going to get into Gardner points if they need to win by more than 1 tonight.
Wolf takes the knee.
Well, pretty good football game. I mean, it's just a lot of mistakes early on by the Warriors, especially penalty-wise, but Lucero's group came in here well prepared. They're going to earn this victory.
Yeah, it was a great football game. I mean, and you look back at the game. I mean, we responded to start the second half. Really what it came down to, the difference, penalties hurt in the first half, a couple missed opportunities.
You just couldn't get a defensive stop.
Right. And then we really just didn't have an answer on defense. Like I said, they really called a really good game. We struggled on the perimeter with the bubble screen.
Wolf takes a knee again. Well, it's going to come down to, now you got to be thinking about, if you're not playing for a Parkway title, you're trying to be playing for a first-round playoff game at home.
Right.
So Aliquippa will remain undefeated, and Montour and Central Valley will both have a section conference loss, as will West A.
Yeah, the clock wasn't running, and the play clock had already started, and the game clock wasn't running.
Yeah, the players from Montour motioned in the press box like, what's going on, guys? So everyone with one section loss, conference loss, except Aliquippa. So playoff seeding will be very interesting. That'll do it because they won't have to take another snap.
Yep, that's it.
Final score, Montour 21, Central Valley 20 after the Warriors scored with 5:40 to go in the football game. Went for two and didn't get it. So the Warriors will host Ambridge next Friday night for homecoming. Montour will travel, or will host, check that, let me make sure. They will host Char Valley next Friday night. And congratulations to the Montour, tremendous win on the road. Mike, great job tonight. Thanks for your efforts. We're going to give you next week off, but then get you back in the booth for the Aliquippa game. How's that sound?